Grand Rising with you brothers. What y'all got going on? Peace, being. Happy Tuesday, which means it is tremendous Tuesday. Just really going with the flow. Just really say what you say you are and follow what you're really all about. And then just walk to the store. Gonna go buy me some caffeine, whatever, just to get my day started, whatever. And I did. Drunk me 2 cups of ice water, and then I did shower as well, and then teeth brush and put some cold water on my face. But that's why my face is looking all glow because I don't even use no face products. And then nobody is not at the house, but cool, finally, which means I can focus, which means I can just like I'm gonna get my head around some good solutions just because I am all about that life. And then gonna go get my haircut tomorrow. And first, I was talking about this last night as well about the passport. And then I'm gonna go to Walgreens over by my house, but it kind of like takes like about 15 to 20 minutes away for walking. But I'm gonna see how much it really costs first, and then we can get it done last. And then because I can really see the futuristics going on with my life, and it's not about moving to Canada, UK, Europe, just to really want to start a new loving, really want to start like a new marriage, like a new family. And I don't ever come there just for that. Just because I've been having this mind about the emphasis for about 5 years, or was it about in February 2016? I've been really want to move to Canada, which means like Montreal, because I really want to start like something big, start something better, and people just try to like dap me, whatever, I don't know what to say, because like I'm Canada, UK, Europe is definitely far from Texas, because you don't know if you really want to come back here, because you might know you're about to be homeless, you're about to be homesick, you're about to be I really don't like that. She said, Raven Eastwood, when you get a passport, where do you want to go? I will say I got like 3 places where I really want to go, which means like 3 countries in all cities over there in Canada. The city of Vancouver, which means I do love so many cozy places because I just love the snow, and I just like love this type of trees, but it's not like the trees how America really is. Not like one of those palm trees over there in California or whatever it is. I just like the trees. It's kind of like it's like one of those magic fairy type of things. Like it's look like a Christmas light, whatever, but it's not. But I don't know what kind of tree it really was, but those are one of my favorite ones. And then I like wolves. And then I remember that you really have subscribed to my channel, that I recently have first seen your comment, and I was talking about winners are focusing on winning, and while losers are focusing on us. And it was on November 14th. Wait, November 13th. November 13th of 2021. And then I remember your first comment, but I remember that your YouTube account says Raven Cat Wolf. If I'm mistaken, correct me, because I remember all the good sorts of things. And I've been really on my checking out your stuff, and you really do put like some good decent work. And then back to that, over there in Canada as well, Montreal. I mean, Vancouver. I really want to like do some newer things. Like I do love the snow, but I really don't want to like do like no snowboarding or snow diving, or be at top of this thing. You really got to see all of that. And I was like, I don't know about that because I'm afraid of heights, obviously. Yeah, my other account was Raven Cat Wolf. Yeah, because I love ravens, because I always like the crows and stuff. Every time I do see like ravens and crows, like I just really like to be around that stuff. But when I just like stop there slowly, just look at it, try to put out my phone, flew away, and I just like get a little bit closer so I can take a picture of it, and it just flew away somewhere else. And it was about a month ago. I was like walking, about to be doing something new places or whatever, and this freaking crow or raven, whatever, had just flowed past through me, like very, very close past through me, and had a good decent smile on my face. And I was about to like walk to this place again. And obviously, the freaking crow or raven had basically just like flow past through me, touched through my shoulder, like on my right shoulder. Then I was like, whoa, I must have did something right because, and obviously, and like it happened right here, like back in 2019, about in July, and was walking like to exercise. How much I really do love exercising, and this crow just like flow through past through me like 4 times, and I really wasn't freaked out or scared. And cats, I do love cats because my favorite cat is like a black cat as well. But my middle name is Dwayne because it's a black cat's name. Because I went to my research about Dwayne name meaning, and it's like a black cat's name or whatever, which means people think that the name Dwayne is even more like a black name or like a ghetto or nigger name, and it really wasn't. It was named for the black cat name as well. And then so I was like, how come that I just even more weird and mysteries and so much optimistic within my own life? Because being by myself most of the time, my imagination has became even more wild, and my mind has definitely became even more realistic. It is even more all over the place, just because I've been living in my head most of the time that I could just like live my life in reality. Just really went to like a communicating, socialize, or fitting in because I don't ever focusing on what American people will do. But I will say the city of Texas because I recently don't even fuck with nobody from Texas because whether you're Hispanic, whether you are white, whether you are black, or whether you are Colombian, Brazilian, whatever you are, I won't fuck with them. Like the Texas people, obviously. Whether you're from Cali, okay, cool. But I can. But as long I can take a look at your soul, but it's not all about the outside physical looks, like the shirt, the beard, or whatever. I mean, it doesn't mean a shit because physical looks, appearance, it's not exist. But what is really exists within you. Just like looking all in your soul, like examine you. Just taking the scale. It just like and then you see what is that all about. Like I'm taking a scan to see whether I can read you, whether I know a lot about you before you is about to take some action. It could be your words or what you do. I'm not going to be around you, but I'd rather be around people who needs help, obviously. And then so that's what I say about the black cats really know about. And then so let's get to a wolf. I love wolves as well because I know this first movie that I know, this movie called Bad Moon that I've been watching ever since I was like a child. And I was about 1 years young when that movie came out. And it came out in November 1st of 1996. But not November, what they can say. But I like those type of werewolves. But I do like wolves like as a pet or whatever. Then that microvirus like it's pretty dangerous if you did. And I was like, yeah, he's right. And then so I like wolves, but I do like werewolves as well. Like as long as it's for anyone, like the TV show of sci-fi called Being Human. Like I seen there was a best friend as a vampire, best friend as a werewolf, and a best lovely friend is a free spirit. But she's a goat, but no one wouldn't see her. But the werewolf and the vampire will. But they are at the other side of the world, other side at the globe. But people that have been living their life physically but normal cannot see what I see. But I don't ever look at myself that I'm alive or dead. Because if I do go back taking my prescription medication, or if I do going back smoking weed, I don't know if I'm alive or dead, to be real with you. Just because looking at myself in the mirror, I'm going to be like, am I really exist? Am I really real? But I can really touch myself. I can really like touch the mirror, whatever. I cannot even see myself. because I won't see my reflection about the futuristic and stuff. But word I've been hearing like some type of things outside, psh, 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 gunshots happened yesterday, whatever. But no, I really didn't smoke, no drinking, which means have to stop, which means so. I am originally from Massachusetts, and I was shocked to see the nonsense allowed in North Carolina that would not be tolerated up north. Yeah, it's just because America is just definitely retarded because I'm not attached to America like everybody else is. Because I was definitely talking about this as well, like the city of Massachusetts. I like the city called Salem because I have always really want to be at that place called Salem because see like a witch house over there. But I don't know. It's like a history. I don't know. They just like gonna build it up there, obviously, because over here at I live at the North Texas, which means over by Dallas area, which means Dallas is like a famous place, which means you like these Cowboys, Mavericks, all these type of stuff like be around playing there. And I'm at the North Texas, but the deep south of Texas is like this horror movie that had came out in February, had basically came in the 70s as well, in the early 2000s, and came out in this year. Man, Texas Chainsaw, basically. And I don't even watch horror movies as I used to. But that was the first main thing that I had watched since I was a childhood. First thing I really watched was horror movies, horror. And I've been liking the movie Scream a lot, and Halloween, Chucky, Texas Chainsaw, all of these crazy stuff. And that, ever since I got older, I had to stop watching it. I had to watch something even more lighter, like the dark will always. I mean, dark will come first, and that the light will definitely come last for the better. And then so let's see. The Midwest is like living in Canada, especially places such as North Dakota and Minnesota. Yeah, I basically do have a friend from Michigan, then so he been really traveling all good social places, but he told me about Minnesota got like polo bears over there. Minnesota got like wolves over there. Minnesota got like this, got like that. And I was like, okay. I lived in North Carolina, and the people generally was nice and cared about others no matter the difference they might have. Man, how come in Texas is basically it's like you can just do what you really want to do, but that's why I don't fuck with nobody in Texas. But the only thing, if I did, only one person, and he lives in Houston. I've been really watching him ever since in December, and when he was making the video about chosen ones, that I always doing that. And the only thing I would see in person is positive Ken, and I really got some respect for him because like I see him. It's like my uncle to me because I see him as like my favorite uncle because my uncle had basically got out of prison about in February 8th or February 9th in 2020 because he did bit to prison for about in 1997 and he got out in 2020. And because at first he really didn't like the bullshit that I did, just like being more disrespectful ass, all of these nonsense and ruthless and stuff. And he been really writing me some letters about reality checks, all of these goodies and stuff. And then so I've been thinking about it, just how much it can really make me to be a better man. And then so when he got out, and he just really wanted to post like I couldn't do it because like I'm holding my phone, just like I'm got like a post like, what you mean that you think that was gonna hurt you? And all? Nah, nephew, I really wasn't. I was like, I really wasn't think of it. It was a long time ago that I said that back in 2013 when you wrote me a letter. And so he was telling me, just don't be around in them streets. Then I was like, oh, Jesus. Do you even think that I belong to them streets? Do you even think that I've been doing all of these nigger coon stuff like the blue waffle, like all of these raccoon mindset, just like these black folks got. Obviously, I really wasn't that dude ever since from the beginning. I really wasn't living my life as a nigger just because, in case I was born and raised in the hood, but I don't do no hood shit out here because my life is at the other side of the world just because my life is even more better and interesting because I be by myself most of the time. But whether I just like I'm walking around in the hood or whatever, I just need some peace of mind. I just need some safety about them. They can do what they really got to do, but they can like smoke cigarettes or play basketball. All of these hoodlum stuff. That's their life. That's their choice. That's who they are. Just because their parents have been that back in the day, but I don't got to do that. And then so my uncle was like, okay. I remember that I was seeing you since you was a baby. Then I was like, okay. And he said that twice. And in 2016 he was like, I remember seeing you when you was a baby, nephew. Then I was like, oh really? And then that he said that again when he was about to come home, and 1 day later, and he said this again. I remember I seen you when you was a baby. That I remember you, and I don't ever forget about you. Then I was like, okay. Then he was like, do you remember me though? Then I was like, I got to study you first, but not like study of what you do. I got to study of what's in you. And since we came out, man, life changes for the better. And does he fuck with me now? No, because he sees a lot of changes in me. He sees a lot of differences just because I really want to come and hang out with him. But I won't say like a hang out like to chill. I just really want to like whether he could take me to the gym I go to I used to be at. Like he could take me to the gym or just like take me somewhere like to keep me busy, whatever. Like new things that he just really wants to be at the house. Like I'm talking about some very poverty stuff with like the people who he be on the phone with, and drinking, smoking, and I was like, I guess this is not the better environment for me. But he try to like play mind games on me, just like who he be on the phone with, it's like, and just gonna be like, so you just be in the house all day every day. Then I was like, no. Then he was like, where did you go? It's like I'm just with friends. He was like, what friends? Then it was like new friends. Then they were like, are they a guy or are they a girl? Then I was like, both. And then so because I'm doing something right to deserve love within myself because I have it out there. And I do be listening to this song by I know about, and it's called "Even If the Moon Fell Down Tonight" by this artist named Chase Coy, and I've been listening to his good stuff. But my favorite song by him is "Even If." I mean, it says "If the Moon Fell Down Tonight," which means I like the other version how it was him and then the females like I'm singing through it because it really reminds me of me and the women I've been thinking about for 5 years as well. And then so I check out some of her new photos because I know for a fact that I was really going to find some of it because I went to my app last night and I was listening to the Israelites when they was talking about what I was talking about, and it says black men are getting passports to avoid modern black women. Not just modern black women, even Hispanic women, Native American women, and Colombian, Brazilians, Puerto Rican. Those too, not just black women, those as well. I did not, when I will, I'm not going to be like moving there just to like find this and that. Just because I just hate America so much. I just hate America. Just because America is not like what it seems to be. And then so I've been hearing like the Israelite brothers talking to a Israelite British sister, and then that so it was like some very very realistic stuff, and the Israelite brother was saying like about women have the better difference over there in Canada, UK, and Europe better than these American females here. And when I was like, damn, I knew I was right all along within the mind just because I've been talking about it towards my videos in my live stream, some of it. And the Israelites is like those type of females over there in Canada, UK, and Europe are the best females than just the ones here in the America. Fact. It's just because my mind doesn't lie. Because the woman that I've been thinking about for 5 years, that I did have her as my obviously she is my spiritual wife, like spiritually, but until it gets physically, yeah, it's just because I communicate with her, just because it's like a telepathy, because that is my spiritual wife. Because until it gets physically, yeah, we will, we will. It's just because I believe in spirits, mental. I mean, I believe in mental, spirits, emotions, energy, psychic, intuition, and philosophy. I believe in those things more than just physically. Physically, it's not exist, because I don't ever look at people at the side of it, because gonna be like, he is so weak because he really didn't want to have no guts to talk to females. But they were just like right there, like I'm facing forward. But all you really should have did, just like I'm turning around, just like don't let me see your face. Gonna be like, he is so weak. He's weak because he don't got. I'm not weak. I just not interested in talking to these. None of them. I don't care how good looking you get, but I just don't talk to them. I just don't, because I don't fuck with them. And then so I'd rather be around with people that are Canada, UK, Europe as well. And the city, Massachusetts, yeah, I will as well. The city called Salem, yes. And I do be on Pinterest as well, because that is my good, decent social media farm, because I can definitely see life on how better it really gets, and I see how many are realistic and specific stuff, how it really made out to be for me, honestly. Because might as well to eat me something as well, because what I ate this morning, it's all gone, because I was eating me some oatmeal with peanut butter and cinnamon and some good decent syrup with over there at Trader Joe's, and I had like some banana and raspberries and some granola, and it was pretty well. It was pretty good. And so I gotta eat me something before I drink coffee or energy drink. So don't just drink it at the empty stomach, because like you're gonna be feel like whatever it is. But so I rather go along with something else better. And yes, in Canada, over there in Montreal and Toronto, I will definitely will see myself living at the other frame within my conscious and my subconscious as well. Like their Tim Hortons coffee is definitely good, and they got like some nice friendly people. And over there in Montreal, it's French Canadian, and my friend's gonna be like, you know, Montreal got some French people over there. Then I was like, yeah, duh, because like, why would I meet somebody here in Texas anyway, in America as well? Then that I really don't, because that's why I don't fuck with nobody here in Texas, because whether I've been walking by myself, like go give me food or coffee shop or whatever, it doesn't mean that I really want to talk to people, or like when they working and whatever. Like just let them do what they really gotta do, because I gotta do what I gotta do. Because so tomorrow I'm going to be getting my passport. I'm going to see how much it costs. Going to see how much it costs, so I can really get the going. Then that so tomorrow is 31st. 5 years. 5 years ceremony. And today is the 30th and tomorrow's the 31st. On how the woman I've been thinking from found the picture for the better on how she really keeps me going. And I found the picture how I really want. It's like 5 years today. Today's the 30th and tomorrow's the 31st. 5 years, like a throwback, tremendous day. It's because it really makes me going for the better. And then so now my energy, my aura, my life is definitely getting more better and stronger. See the word apex, apex, because I just have a apex energy. It's like a lion because those are the apex. And I'm just living my life solid, and I'm just gonna grow my hair even more better because I'm gonna keep on growing my hair. Then so my cousin was like, got to grow the hair out because it says in the Bible that you should get your hair like even more natural. We don't supposed to cut our hair. We don't supposed to shave our head. And I'll look at this dude, was like, you be listening to everything I say, huh? Obviously, my Facebook, because ever since my Facebook account has been hacked, how come that my Facebook account was still there? Because I really couldn't get on it. Trying to log in, try to like get a new password or whatever. Because I know for a fact it was someone that I knew, or they might have known me, was so freaking jealous of me, have to might as well trying to hack me. So freaking jealous because I know where my life was about to be heading. New friends, newer people, newer life, and newer direction. I really wasn't following nobody in Texas. Only one over there in the city of Garden because I know this woman very well. Her name started with K, but she's about 32, whatever. Kata, and I don't even talk to her. But it had to follow every new people that I didn't know that the music I listened to, it was nice. And then so some of them that might still know me have hacked me because I couldn't get on. And then so tried to use all of my information that is not me. And it's been about to be 3 months. Wait, well, it was 2 months. 2 months I've been hacked. But I really don't give a damn ever since I got hacked on Facebook, just because really want to see my new friends, whether they're from Canada, UK, Europe, or whether they're from Massachusetts, North Carolina, Washington, Oregon, or Cali, whatever. But if you're from Texas, I won't follow you, and I won't even accept your friend request. Whether I know you or don't know you, I'm about to click decline and click ignore and click avoid and go on to the next one, because I won't ever follow nobody here in Texas on Facebook or whatever, because I'm not into Texas people, because I know I'm living in Texas, but I'm not going to be here until I get my passport. Reset, rewind, like it's going to be like that feeling. It's not going to be like America. When I will, it's going to be like a newer downloads. Yeah, I wrote it because I wrote it down with this man. Some dude in the comments was like, Manny Rock had told me about just to write it down your download so it can be manifested. Obviously, I wrote it all down, and I cannot wait till I really make it there. Because I can really see it right now. And no more living in the undertow, which means no more just drowning, no more just being seeking down into the abyss, which means the deep, deep, deep bottom of the ocean. No more seeking and drowning into the abyss, just because my life is better without it, without living in somebody else's lie, because they are jealous of you so freaking bad just because they don't want you to forget about them. I don't need them. I don't want to see them. I just don't want anything to do with them, just because I don't want them to be in my way. I just don't want them to be a part of my circle, because I don't care if you constantly keep on knocking on my door. I don't care if you constantly come ringing my door or calling. I won't answer and I won't open. Just because they're trespassing all the time. because they are nothing but a predator. They are nothing but perverse, and they are nothing but a freaking retard. That's what about these narcissists. They are a retard. Those are the ones are getting seeking deeper into the abyss, the undertow mind. So not gonna be talking about them because I'm supposed to be talking about what I was supposed to talk about to go after what I can get, which means passport, new life, new living. I'm gonna be having a blast. It's definitely gonna be going to a newer. I could say cycle, like the healthiest thing. Like don't got, excuse me, don't gotta be addicted to it. Because I don't ever let life defeat me. Because I love life. Because that is why I am the king of just living my own life. Just because I've been living in this real world ever since I was a child. Because that's why I've always been different. Because I have always got like good tools and good frame. Just because my life was so much interesting and better. Ever since I was little, I've been so alone, but I really wasn't worried and I really wasn't fear or scared. But I've been seeing like ghosts, this and that. But if I just like passed out into my backyard, whatever, and whether a dog's like barking or barking, just like I thought the dog's like biting me or licking whatever. Then the dog's like starting barking, and my eyes were like open a little bit, and then so just like I'm passed out, whatever. But the dog was like color brown, whatever. It's like starting barking and barking. Like I was running at first, and I freaking fell and passed out, and whatever it is that I thought the dog was like I'm barking, whatever. But I don't ever see no freaking scars or no bites, whatever, and I just don't even see it because if I did, I would have like the dog was like I'm licking, sniffing, and then that. So I really didn't know what really was it, and I know had like plenty near death experiences. I've been having near death experiences ever since I was a child, obviously, and ever since my mom had recently knocked me out with something like I don't know with like a thin stick, whatever it is, like hit me first like here, whatever, and had like a whipping with the belts, and I was looking at the side of my shoulder here, and there was blood, and I really wasn't crying or screaming, none of that. And then so I was looking at my arm, blood, and I looked at my mom, like hit me with something, and woke up in my own bedroom. Then I was like, what the? I really don't know what it really was, but it's kind of cool. In seventh grade, I almost got shot by just some Hispanic dude, obviously, by some Hispanic dude, but I almost got shot just because my retarded ass friend wannabe whatever, just so freaking annoying. Just really want to look for fights and stuff like that, and that is not my thing. And the dude gonna be like looking at me like, I mean, he was looking at me like, shut the f up. Then I had to tell him like, you shut up too. He told me again. Then I tell him too. And then I was like, bro, you shouldn't be calling me to do these type of stuff just because you're just so freaking jealous. But they see all of it. They see all of it because the only thing that they really wanted to affect you until you be a freaking child. But they know your future is going to be when you get older and older because they try to do everything early, which means start off from being a child. Start off from being a child. You is always even more magical, like charming. It's like a good spark. And you got to be around with negative people. You got to go through this. You got to go through that. Stealing your money like $1, $2, or $5 or 10 or whatever. Like you gotta go through some tons of stuff. You gotta go to the middle school and high school all over these freaking hood areas. They live in their shittiest life, but I don't care how good looking they dress. I don't care what music they do, and I don't care they spit you in the face, punch you in the face, whatever it is, call you names, and all these ghetto-ness is whatever. You see them watching those nastiest stuff, and then people just like them circling around, circling around, circling around, and people be like them selling drugs into their locker room. Then whether they in the cafeteria like them, they got like them do it under the freaking table, obviously, bro. Into a negative family in a negative environment. Obviously, I know how to control it because the only thing they try to like make you to not know who you are, not try to make you to know what better is coming for your future or whatever it is. Just trying to get it through it first, which means, excuse me, which means during 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 your childhood, gotta go through this, you gotta go through that. You won't ever be successful. You won't ever be the best, and until you be a teenager, it's like forcing you to take medication to be all dumbness, and while your parents is controlling you, but they claim that they really don't want you to be a disrespectful child. Obviously, they did, and until your teenage years is over, about to be entering into a adult. When I was 20, my nephew was arrived and had to cut a lot of people off. Had to cut a lot of people off that it's not even worth living for me or even worth better. And since I was 21, my nephew was about 1 years young. And I see how my life is definitely turning better because my former provider, which means he's even more big and rough, like with the puffy, like a rough puffy beard and with bald, like he's bald with glasses, look like CT Fletcher. Then so I like some good decent stuff about this dude because I call him just to check up on him, and then so how much he really make me to be a better person. That was the only thing that had really had to start off, and my mother was second because I've been saying this a lot. I would be a better person. I would be a better person. I won't be all of these best of things. I'm gonna be doing this and doing that, and had Instagram about the time. Like I've been like writing my scripts about it, like YouTube, music, songwriting, and this and that, and haven't been using it. And my mom's like telling me all of this about just stop doubting yourself, stop beating yourself up, stop hating yourself, like stop doing all of these dumb sorts of things. You have to believe in yourself, son. You have to believe in yourself, and you will see when it's definitely at the other side. And the woman I've been thinking about for 5 years popped up into my mind, and I don't even know who she was. And since found her profile, then I was like, wait, was that the woman that was definitely be on my mind that I never met, that I never see? Because I'm trying to go to bed at night, and she been popping up in my mind recently, and it was nice. Maybe she saw me somewhere. Maybe I didn't see her. She saw me somewhere, but I am everywhere looking for her. Whether I having like a long walk to the coffee shop or at the park or getting me some food or whatever, I'm still looking for her. Whether I go to a walk at the east to another coffee shop, like a CBD store, like to get like just for like my health and my mind even more better. Just because my mind's definitely going all insane. Because like I'm trying not to like think whatever, like schizophrenic whatever, like when I've been walking or be at home by myself, I've been seeing things like ghosts. I've been seeing like my dead dog here, and I've been seeing like I've been hearing like some creaking sounds like it's like let me see, like something like that. Just like I'm just like trying to sit down and think, Like make sure to make sure that nobody think that I'm not home, and have to close the curtain so I can think. And when I try to like close my eyes, whatever, like put the beanie on my eye, whatever, so I can sleep better. I just heard something just now in towards the kitchen, and then so I just heard this now, but I may not heard it, but I did. Then so that's how I grew up by it. That's how I grew up. No, it's not schizophrenia. It's like something. It's more than just schizophrenia. Because if I do take CBD, I don't even worry about that. Just because the music sounds better. It's like the music sounds better. It's like a very, very good colors of it. It's like when you talk to a person, it sounds like I knew he was going to say this. I knew she was going to say that. I knew of what conversation is going to be like. I know the words they're going to say, and I know how the music was ever going to turn out as well. Like you just like entering into something else, like entering in your own body, like I'm something like some person is like I'm entering like psychically, like a intuition type of dude, whatever, like entering your own body, and yourself is out of your own body as well, and then someone better news like in your own body as well, like give you more details and more good downloads and uploads, like not the same. What did you say? SUBC? Subconscious? Hopefully that you said that though, Raven. So if you did, just put it towards the comment. I mean, just put it towards the comment. But if not, it's understandable because no hard feelings. But it's not succubus. It is not none of it because I promise you, I don't live my life. It's like a physical standpoint. My household family, they live their life physically, but they don't even live their. Ah, thank you, thank you. Subconscious mind coming into reality. Exactly. Just because oh man, my back. So just gotta be careful like that as well because I do sit down pretty weird, but just like this as well. But I do lay down pretty weird as well because my sister been telling me all the time that I've been sleeping funny. And my nephew said that as well, like you've been sleeping funny, like you've been sleeping crazy. And then my mom been telling me I've been sleeping wild. I sleep, I sleep wild. I sleep wild just because kept on moving and moving and turning and turning, but I was still sleeping while I kept on turning and turning. Like I just like put the pillow towards the back of my head because like whether it's like so many lights in the room or so many lights, whatever it is, I just put the pillow, the back of my head, situation is like a berry type of thing. Like I just put the pillow on top of me, just like make sure I don't gotta see nothing. And then that, so when a person trying to be in the room, whatever, I just stand still, which means I was still gonna be get fine and get checked out. And then that, so somebody was like Roderick died. Roderick died, and that my mom was like, no, he's not because like he's asleep. And then that, so I just woke up like I was having like a good decent dream, thinking about dreaming about something even more famous and better because I was dreaming about this YouTuber named Johnny Gilbert, but I was at this shopping mall that I was at a long time ago. Him and his ex girlfriend named Alex, and they was like right there standing right in front of me. So he was like looking up. I was looking straight at him and had to go the other way. And then, dude, and I went to bed again on that night and that day. Dude, it was very, very real. And about November 26th, I seen him in person and have his CD as well. But I did have his jacket. I threw it away because so much bleach. Because my grandmother effed it up. My grandmother effed my jacket up bad, bro. Because I just needed it washed. Just because I just need to wash it to like smell good and smelling clean. Like so much bleach. It's just like you see like some type of stuff that looks like throw up on it, whatever. And I'm trying to like find a way to clean it out. Dude, it was bad. It was so bad, and I had to throw it out. And so I can show you who he really is because I obviously so I'm gonna be turning off my fan. So I'm going to turn off my okay, make sure this fan doesn't drop. So I've been buying his stuff for so I obviously don't even listen to like people's CDs like that as I used to. But so but first I'm gonna show you this here. And I've been buying this here. I've been having this here for about 11 years. And it still works to this day. It still works because I've been listening to this here. That's okay. That's too bad. What happened to your jacket? Yeah, because that was my favorite one. So anyway, back to that. So I bought this here and heard the band Taking Back Sunday, and I will listen to them and For Tomorrow and Shells and Of Mice and Men, Suicide Silence, The Black Dahlia Murder. Yeah, I will listen to them a lot basically. And it says at the back here as well. And I love all of these good decent stuff. So and so this here, I've been buying this as well for about 10 years as well. It's not because just for their stuff, whatever. I like the song by them. It's called Keeping Secrets. Keeping Secrets is just their EP song. And and I'm not there just for the whole song like from the rest of it. I like the song called Keeping Secrets. It's just because I just love mysteries. I just love secrets for my better life and the better living. And so I'm gonna show y'all who he is because this is who I basically meet. So I'm gonna show you. So this is his beanie here. So just in case y'all think that I had bought this beanie because like I'm a thug, whatever. No. So okay, so it is right here. So let me see. Bear with me. So I'm trying to like get it more like it as well. Hold on for 1 second. I really do wanna yeah, I have to. So my apologies, bros, because I'm trying to like get it more decent. Okay, so there it is. So I bought his right here. This beanie right here. It says Thug Pug. I don't know that y'all can see the purple, just because he was like color just like signed up to it, and then so I bought it here as well. And then so now I've been recently listening to it, and I've been listening to his stuff, and it's basically helped. And my favorite song by him is called My Mind. It's just because my mind has always been my mind have always been about her. Like I've been thinking about for 5 years as well. And I don't pay attention to the song My Mind because I've been making my own lyrics about what I listen to it because I keep it even more light and positive, even more lovely and even more dandelion. It's not like how he sings it, like how his lyrics goes. I've been making my own lyrics when I listen to it. And then so and the song by All the Way is called Mess Up, which means I like it just because I was so messed up on life before she really wasn't on my mind. And we have met each other in our mind. And it's just like and I love the chorus as well. And I don't pay attention to it. It's like I make my own. It's like and now we are healed from 1,000 miles away, searching for a light that we can make today. Our illuminated consciousness. And now there's a lot of words that me and her have to say before we got to make a war to the world until you and I going to arrive in person physically in someone so damn amazing which means she was on my mind just because when I felt better by myself, I don't want to be bothered. I just really want to have her on my mind. It's just because it gets me better. It really gets me more lovely. It really gets me more conscious and subconscious. It's just like love goes on and 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 on of me and her. And then some other bridge is like what why go by this way? It's like I think of her all the time. She is always on my mind because she is everything that I want, that I need, and that I have in my mind. But looking at her social media and stuff like that, I knew for a fact that I really wasn't crazy. I really wasn't insane or lost or confused. Just because our heart is definitely even more connected and we are one mind. And that is so beautiful and amazing. And the song of letters, which means writing her letters through our mind, I mean through my mind to go to her. Like we wire it and then definitely like to hit through her subconscious mind and have a good decent smile on her face. It's like a telepathy. So y'all really hold on, let me see. So I'm gonna show y'all who he really is because I'm gonna go turn off my kitchen light and then and I will definitely going to show y'all as well who he really is. But he's a very, very, very nice, sweet dude, and I've been really watching him about a while ago, and I think he just turned 25 this year. So I'm 27, he's 25, and he's definitely got like some good, decent stuff of what he's really talking about as well. But I do got like a CD right here just because so I can show y'all who he really is because I really want to bring it out. So he just turned 28 about Sunday, and he doesn't celebrate birthdays and he doesn't even celebrate none of that BS. But he be about himself recently need to heal, need to really to love himself again. Like that is how Harry recently started. But ever since he had made a video about him when his dad had died, obviously. When his dad had died, basically, and he was about, I mean, I think I was about 15 and he was 13 or whatever, somewhere that his dad had died. And yeah, so it was crazy because like that's good that he have a faithful parent or whatever, and people really do love him. People really do care about him. Then that he just really don't even see it, but I can just see that he deserves more subscribers. But he does have 1 million, but went back to 999, 1 million, 999, 1 million, 999, 1 million, 999, and back to 1 million. Because that is how people come and go, just like my subscribers as well. And I did have like about 570 something subscribers. Then that ever since now it's about 556. But cool. And I don't give a damn for those who kept on unsubscribing just because I don't miss them. I don't give a damn. But thank you for really watching my channel, and it's an honor. But as you subscribe, I don't give a damn. But I don't miss you, by the way. So here he is. So here he is. So just in case y'all can really see, because I've been really listening to him ever since for a good while. But this is his handwriting, his autograph here, and he got like some good, decent stuff on his channel. And this is his name, Johnny Gilbert, and this is his album called Lost back in 2016 as well. Because I got some good respect for this dude. But these are the type of people who I like to be around, obviously. And then some in this CD here as well, and it's kind of sad looking, like blood or whatever. And yeah, it's crazy though. Yeah, as well, man. And look at it though, like I haven't been listening to it, Like I don't even be listening to it. Like the CD's not even like scratched up or whatever. Because I've been holding on to this here. I've been really holding on. Here he is again as well at the very, very front, like right here. So here he is. But these are the type of people who I like to be around. Emo looking, huh? Very, very emo. Emo, 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 emo. So that's the dude there. And what does this say here? Yeah, these are my favorite type of people who I like to be around, obviously, just because they always keeping it friendly and they always keeping it good, decent. So these are his songs right here that I was like telling y'all about. And 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 I got to say this, and I got to say this as well, because one of his best friends, whatever, I was having a conversation with with one of her friends, whatever. I mean, with one of his friends, but he was at the, so he was outside at the back, like in a VIP on truck, whatever, or like a bus, whatever. And I was talking to one of his friends, whatever, and then so she has said that he is not from California, but some people say that he is from San Jose, California. And then so she had told me that he is not from California. He is basically from Canada. It's just because that she heard him speaking English, but his accent is kind of even more at the other way around. And I was like, wow. So he was basically from Canada? And because like and she says that he is a very, very sweethearted dude. He's a very nice, sweet dude. Then he had gave her like some gift or whatever. Oh, whatever he gave her, so she was like, okay. And that was what those were the type of people was got that as well. Then I was like, bruh, we have a lot in common and resonate. And ever since I met him in person, dude, when I met and greeted him, damn, it was so amazing. But my dreams had came true. And in that, I was living at the other side of the world. But man, it was definitely a miracle. Okay, so UK, I would say Scotland, or Scotland can be pretty racist, but I know it really does rain a lot, but it does looking even more Dracula, Catholic, something like that. And I'm over there in London, Birmingham, Sheffield, Lancaster, York, something like that. I will definitely will live around it just because it's even more good, decent around with the better things or what you can just like go through it. And it's even more working out to your favor for the better, living better within in here till it goes out there as well. And Europe, like Poland, the city called Warsaw, I will. And they got like some very, very nice, friendly people on standpoint because they got like a lot better going on, but they are not attached what's really around them, like physical material stuff, which means it doesn't mean a thing. They just go along with their spirit a lot most of the time. In Romania, I can, but they do be pretty wild up there. It's just because they are not like how American really is, but here in America they are madly wild. But over there in Canada, UK, and Europe, wild, but spiritually wild and mentally wild. But they are doing things that is basically hardcore. They're just not even scared to do it. And I just had a freaking deja vu since now. I've seen a lot before, and I'm gonna see it to a new, better way. And yeah, I could definitely see myself if I really do want to live in Romania, but they do got like the better Hispanic ones over there in Romania. But I thought about Romania is like some type of like a racial. No, I didn't even thought about that. Romania does have like Hispanic looking ones. But if you're from America, like Texas, whatever, if you're white or black or Hispanic or whatever you are from here, I won't fuck with you. And I won't make love with you. And I won't start a marriage with you. And I won't start a family. That's how the way I am. Because I've been knowing all about this ever since I was a child. Ever since I got older, I know I was gonna push a lot of people away here in America. And the Israelites was talking about that as well, talking to a British female, which means our sister. So those people all over there at those countries, Canada, UK, and Europe, are even more better than American females. Fact. And Romania does have like Hispanic ones over there, but I didn't know because I was watching some of their videos on YouNow, and they was kind of like speaking like some English. I'm speaking like some accent, but it really wasn't. But I've been hearing some of those type of stuff. What these Hispanic whatever. Then I was like, "Que, gracias." Then I was like, "Whoa." I'd rather be around with that as well. Romania, yeah, I will definitely start a family with that as well if I really want to put myself out there. But I don't ever come there just for that because I come for there just for better living, better life, and better discovery where I can really see myself all over the globe. Because 27 now, and I am basically looking young, looking healthy. I don't stress, and I don't be depressed. I don't be in my emotions, and I don't be in my feelings. Just because it really makes me looking even more decent, making me even more better. My blood is clean, my body is lean, my mind is sharp with full of positivity. That is my addiction. I am addicted to PMA because that is why positive mental attitude is the key because it leads you to somewhere else better and positive things and positive living on to newer, better things. So, in Germany, yeah, I will. And it got like a better, decent things. It is pretty more wild. And Switzerland, even more charming. It's like you put like a spark thing, just put it. I mean, put it towards like a plant right here, like a put it towards the plant, and it would definitely start like moving itself. Then it was like, how did you do that? Believe, because I believe in magic and I believe the inner, which means I am my inner magic because it's the awakening in my body of my inner consciousness. That is why, that is how I make it to live my reality, to make my words and my mind to make it come true. Just because I don't need nothing I see out here physically, just because I don't want to go through no bullshit. So that's why that's why I really will see myself living around there, because that is what I really believe, because I know it's about to happen, because it is real close, real close. So I'm about to go. So I'm flying. I'll see y'all brothers in a few. Take care of yourself. Stay healthy. As always, stay conscious and subconscious, and let's get this best thing in the road. And I'll see y'all soon. Massacre.